Hello everybody, Steven here with Cardboard Coalition, and today I figured I'd give you a quick reboxing of Explorers of the North Sea Collector's Box, or how to put everything in the box. I'm not going to run through the whole Explorers explanation. I'll just kind of try to get through this really quick. Now, I do have the Rune Saga stuff, because I don't have Rune Saga yet. I need to get it. I need to find someone selling it. I haven't seen anybody selling it lately. So this is all Rune Saga stuff. So if you have did I say Rune Saga again? Yeah, oh, it is Rune Saga. It's Rune Saga. Rune Saga, this is all the extra stuff that would go in that box for Rune Saga. But then once you go from there, you see you have your main rule book. Then you have your Rocks of Ruin rule book, kind of sitting right on top. You have your boats, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Then you have your tokens, right? And all your little resources are in here. They're in there pretty good. The one thing that I'll point out is that all these do not fit on their own in one area. So I have your enemy ships, and then I forget what these ones are called. Kind of have some of them in the same kind of box part together, which I don't like doing, but they just don't fit well in there. You can, but there's a little lip. There's still a little rise when you put the lid back down on. And I like it when it's all flush. See how right there it's flush. So there's all your tokens and stuff. You have your player boards, your 5 player boards. Then you have your starting tiles. I mean, it's your whole group of tiles. Everyone knows you all start right here, and you got your first 3 tiles there. All right. Then next we have our captains down here, and this is all the captains, right? Plus the Rocks of Ruin right here, captains. Then you have the score pad for when you play with the expansion, so Rocks of Ruin. Then you have the score pad for the base game. You have the winner marker. And then what we have here are all the tiles for the game. So kind of interesting. You have to put 12 on each side. These are all Rocks of Ruin, but I don't think it really matters. It just gives you extra tiles. There's nothing that marks them as any different. So it'd be hard to, I think, kind of almost tell that these are Rocks of Ruin. Maybe not once I dig deeper into how to play the expansion. If you've watched the channel, we got Explorers and the expansion together recently, and we already got this box from the Kickstarter for Shipwrecks Redo. But there's 12 and 12 on both sides. And there's a reason, because it sits flush right here. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's very flush. You can't fit another one in. And then these are all the base game tiles all along here, right? The one problem that I have here is it's kind of tricky to get them to sit right. Not like super hard. You just kind of got to fiddle for a second to get them to sit right, right? So those are my only 2 kind of gripes about this big box. Beyond that, I mean, it fits everything in, right? So as we put it back in, sorry, first player, or I always want to call it the first player because that's what it is in my head. The winning marker, the winner's marker, I think it's called, or something like that. Your score pads, the original one, Rocks of Ruin. I'm just going back in so you guys can follow along. All of your captains. Go ahead and set those in there. Then the starting boards with the first starting tiles, or the starting tiles. Now see, this is where I'm saying, see how they overlap? So you have to put 12 and 12 there, right? Here are your player boards. They go back in, no problem. Easy peasy. You have this. And as you can see, everything in there is loose enough that it can rattle around and stuff. It can move, right? And there's no lift to the box. Go ahead and put these back in here. Boats go in, boats go in. The boats go in, the boats go out. All right, I guess I can show you guys. The boats have everybody. I put 3 people in one of the boats. You can fit them in here because it's bubbled up. I just think it's kind of fun to put them in the boat. It's raised up so you can put them in. So I put them in there. So there's all that. We've got our expansion book. We have our rule sheet. And then remember, this stuff is for the Rune Saga. And it comes in the Rocks of Ruin expansion. So I don't have Rune Saga, so I have to kind of put everything back in here. But as you can see, that sits flush. This sits flush. You could actually put it like this too, but it sits flush along the box. And right here, if you can see, this fits flush inside here. I couldn't find a way to get them both to slide in there that way, but the nice thing is you could put these in flush, right? And it's still at the edge of the box. You go ahead and take the lid, slap that on. And as you will see, well, it's leaning forward, but you guys can see what I'm saying. It's leaning forward right now, but it sits flush. The box sits flush. Set everything down. You got it all in there and you're good to go. I hope you guys enjoyed this reboxing, I guess, putting everything back in the box for the collector's box. I'm Steven with Cardboard Coalition. Help us grow the coalition by liking, commenting, subscribing, hitting the bell notification, and all those great things. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.